Today I'm going to do a brief video on Tarkov's most expensive piece of equipment, the new T-7 thermal goggles with night vision mounts. They are sold at crown level Jaeger for 8,820,000 rubles. And that's why I'm doing this video, because they are so expensive. I thought some of you might actually like to see what it looks like prior to purchasing them. Now they mount just on normal night vision mounts, and they give you a monocular vision. I'm going to show them to you with different scopes and some combat. As you can see, it has the same field of view as the night vision monocular, although it, like the thermal imaging on the scopes, it highlights objects that give off heat. It works equally well in the day or the nighttime, and this quality of picture, this is currently taken on factory night, but the imaging looks exactly the same if you're in full daylight. There are a few drawbacks, not just to mention the fact that it's a monocular, but scopes don't appear. They're just blackness, meaning you have to use iron sights. I brought a few other scopes to show you how red dots also don't work. I also brought the actual thermal thermal sights, partially to be funny, but thermal through thermal doesn't do anything. And let's just show a Val day so we can cover all of our bases. Yeah. Nothing. But that aside, this is the clearest and easiest way to see people. Or anything, actually, for that matter. The lights don't actually blind you like they do if you're using night vision. So now we're on daytime factory. And as you can see, the thermal imaging looks the same. We're gonna go find ourselves a couple scabs so you can see just exactly how easy it is to see enemies. Honestly, it's it's a blast. Grenades look sometimes cool, sometimes a little underwhelming. Yeah, a little underwhelming that time. Because it just shows the heat, not the light. For additional evidence of its capabilities, I'm outside now. I'm turning them on. You can see the image quality is roughly the same as it is in an interior night. And actually, it's really easy to see deep into the bowels of red tin here. Oh, single fire. So, I'm on customs, as you know. I'm outside. It's daytime. And, oh, look at that bird. That's the least scary a Tarkov bird's ever been. But I just wanted to show you the effective range of this here. I can see all the way across the river with the thermal imaging. So that's pretty nutty. I can see why they cost 8,820,000 rubles. Worth every penny. Oh, I can't see through glass at all. I couldn't see that guy through this car. Interesting. If that's science with actual thermal tech or some kind of game rendering thing, I wouldn't know. I got arts degrees. Big mistake. So the thermal imaging goggles, the T7s, are sold at Jaeger for 9 million rubles, basically. They do give you one of the clearest, most consistent imaging of any of... They give you the best imaging from any of the thermal devices, but also they work better, really, than any of the night vision because they work equally well in night and daytime settings, making it so you can see objects and also highlighting things that give off heat, including enemies. The downsides are that it's only a monocular's worth of view, and it costs 9 million rubles. But also that you have to use your iron sights because you can't see through glass, which includes the glass of a scope. Red dots, rifle scopes, everything. You can't see through any of them. I've tried so many. Personally, and you can't sell them back to the traders for very much, although I don't know why you would want to do that. If you own it, you might as well play with it. Anyway, I hope this helps. I hope now this will help you decide whether or not you want to pour the 9 million rubles into it. Personally, I've had a blast just screwing around with it in my own free time, and I thankfully haven't lost it yet because it's hard to replace. Let me know if you know anything about thermal imaging and why I can't see through glass, or if it's just a Tarkov thing in the comments, and happy hunting, everybody.